Hello, everyone. This is Bill Apter down here in another section of Apter's Alley. And you can see there's a lot of boxing stuff here, shots that I used to take for KO magazine. There's Thomas Hearns, Muhammad Ali coming at me going, I'm the greatest of all time. And when he yelled out all, I shot the flash right into his mouth there. And that's the late, great Leon Spinks. So anyway, I've been away for a while on assignment. And where I was on assignment, I had very little internet access, almost zero internet access. And, well, I'm talking about AXS TV. And as soon as I got back, I checked in with the rest of the staff here at OneWrestling.com, OneWrestlingVideo.com, Big Ray Hernandez and everybody. And the buzz was all about, you know, what we were talking about, the news, and it's this, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Great card, Wrestle-Kingdom coming up on AXS TV January 6th, 2 or 3 days after the event takes place in Japan. And we were going down the card and some really great matches, but one match has given me goosebumps, fight fever. I can't wait to see this. And I think everybody on the staff here all agrees that the amazing things we have seen in the last week or so happening between Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. Yeah, Chris Jericho. And if you haven't seen the videos yet, go to YouTube and put in Chris Jericho attacks Kenny Omega. So the situation was Omega won a match. They've been teasing Chris Jericho maybe coming back to Japan. Omega won a match. The lights went out in the arena, and you see a tease video of Chris Jericho is coming to Japan. And when the lights came up, Jericho was standing behind Omega, viciously attacked him, bloodied him, and that was the start. That was the first volley where the fever really started to grow. And Jericho, at one point, as he left the ring, he turned around, and I even mentioned this to a few people when I saw this. He turned around like this. He was looking very Terry Funkish, you know, like, I'm going to go back in there. And he went back in there, and he continued his attack on Don Callis, who was checking up on the bloodied Omega, and he just reminded me of the crazed way that Terry Funk would have handled this thing. Yeah. So then, shortly afterwards, a few days afterwards, they had a press conference, and Jericho was using a lot of curse words in there, and the press was just sitting there like very tense as he and Omega were practically face to face. And then Omega attacked him, threw a table at him, and it just was totally out of control. But you know what? This is what good old school wrestling feuds were built on. Now, this is what's amazing. What's amazing is that AXS TV is very happy with the audience they've been amassing on their New Japan Pro Wrestling shows. And I want to thank them for carrying these. So, as I mentioned also, that they have decided a few days after, I think on January 6th, to air the card from the Tokyo Dome, Wrestle-Kingdom, and Jericho and Omega. You will be able to see it. This is the first non-WWE angle in ages, that has generated such a buzz in the world of pro wrestling. Yeah, I mean, people are becoming fanatical about it. There are people now who are just discovering what's going on, watching that feud that has kicked off, just watching it on YouTube. So I can't wait for the payoff. I can't wait to see what happens between Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. Now the question is, everybody knows that the WWE usually is the company that gets these incredible storylines and situations, and this one is not with WWE. So I'm wondering that after the payoff here, if the WWE will bring this match maybe in conjunction with New Japan Pro Wrestling, might see a tie-in over there, into the WWE and tour with it. Because, again, the fight fever, the buzz on this is so incredible. What do you think about this? Have you watched it? If not, like I said, watch it on YouTube. Chris Jericho attacks Kenny Omega, and let me know what you think. I cannot tell you over and over and over, but I'm going to, that this will be an incredible match. And even though there's fabulous wrestlers and fabulous matches on the undercard, this has become, as far as I'm concerned, the main event. So, Bill Apter down here at Apter's Alley, and man, it's just, what do you think about this? Do you think that this might start the growing process of New Japan Pro Wrestling touring in America? They've already done it in California. Yeah, they've already done it in California, so there's a possibility we might see them branch out, and maybe with Chris Jericho as one of their top stars. Keep in mind, he's always been dedicated to the WWE, so maybe a joint WWE New Japan Pro Wrestling situation might be worked out. Who knows? There's so many possibilities. Bill Apter down here at Apter's Alley, and I'll see you at the matches. And New Japan Pro Wrestling, domo arigato.